This is Mike Tyson, the Brooklyn boy warrior who may be about to punch his way into sporting history. They call him the student prince of the heavyweights. His victims call him the Chiller. At just 20 years old, he's on the brink of a title dream. First, the WBC Heavyweight World Championship. If he wins, he'll be boxing's youngest heavyweight champ. Victory will take Tyson one step nearer the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, unless the awesome newcomer burns himself out.
I love what I'm doing. There's no way you're going to be burnt out when you love what you're doing.
That's it. He's hitting nothing. Keep it up. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Right now, he's preparing himself for the greatest challenge of his short but spectacular career. To win the WBC title, he has to beat the 34-year-old Jamaican Trevor Berbick. He's no newcomer. He's faced up to the best, giants like Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes. Critics have accused the former Commonwealth champ of trying to run away from his date with Tyson. He denies it, but who could blame him? Tyson doesn't bother me, he says. Now the two men with reputations as big as their fists are about to meet.
There's some fighters that they refuse to be beaten, you know what I mean? When you have two fighters like that and the wills are so strong in their class, that will make great fights.
That's it. That's it. Right, that's it. That's it.
Tyson has already won an incredible 27 out of 27 fights, 25 of them by knockouts. His fighting weight is 215 pounds, height just under 6 feet, and his neck measures 19.5 inches. His punch is said to be the hardest in the game.
The referee should be in there now as far as I'm concerned, because it's all over bar the shoulding the right hand. There's no need for him to take this.
Menacing? Merciless? That's not the way Mike Tyson wants to be remembered.
Just to know that he could lead the sport and be respected as a human being, and just a guy that was, you know, killing everybody as they put it in the savage.
Question from the challenger, Chief Second. Any question from the champion or Chief Second? All right, let's get it on. Come on.
Lane, we're ready. I don't know about you folks, but here at the Hilton Hotel, there is electricity in the crowd. I've got goosebumps. On the line, the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick will try to stop Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has trained his whole life for this. Look at him, Tyson to the right of your screen. Berbick in the corner to your left. We're just about ready for round one, and let's watch how quick Tyson will jump on Trevor Berbick. His whole life has been for this night, but Trevor wants to prove that he's one of the great champions. Let's see how long his reign lasts. Mike Tyson kind of feeling him out here, but he goes with that right-hand lead right away. You get the idea now that Berbick is showing a little false bravado here. Standing toe-to-toe is not the way. If he doesn't pump that jab in the face, Tyson will come right through him. Tyson with the left, bounces it off the forehead of Trevor. Trevor tries to work underneath. Tyson will have no part of it. Notice the movements ahead of Mike Tyson as he takes a light left jab. Tyson will be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! To the right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, could get in some big trouble in a hurry. He's taking big chances with Tyson, not feeling him out at all. This is really going in round one a lot better than we thought it might be. Trevor came to fight. But this is exactly what Tyson likes. Notice that Berbick is standing directly in front of him. That is, a left hook that really caught him. That is disaster for all of the opponents of Mike Tyson. He's standing flat-footed right in front of him, and he's going to get gripped. Believe me, folks, he's going down. You can't fight Tyson this way. It's great that he has the courage, but this is a poor fight plan. Oh, the right hand gets him behind the left ear. Berbick tries to push him off, not the way to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left and right. He knows that he can score now. Mike Tyson to the right of your screen, shorter, heavier, younger, and bolder than Trevor Berbick. Berbick has felt the wrath of the right and the left hands of Mike Tyson and went just in round one. Tyson clips him with a light left that time. You get the idea that Mike, as soon as, right right hand, but the left hook right there. Notice Tyson throws him in 2s and 3s. Trevor is getting lazy with the left hand. Notice the left hand is not pumping like it was against Pinkland Thomas when he won the title. That's a fear factor. He's away from his bravado in the early going of this round. Tyson having a good first round. Wow, with the uppercut, misses the left hook. Tyson is in total command in his head. He knows he can beat this guy right now. Notice Trevor not doing anything right now. He doesn't want to be in here with Tyson. He needs to use his 7 inches in reach, and you can't use it when you're head-to-head like this. Now the left should be pumping. Instead, Tyson will walk right through it. See this? Tyson walking right through. He's wild with the left hook as Berbick, and Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this. Combination. And Berbick ready to go, but he stays on his feet. Another right hand clips him. He can't take shots like this very long. Wow, with the right hand is Mike. Again, he's got. Catches him with a left hook. Trevor's ready to go again. Tyson knows that he can score at will now. Berbick doing nothing like he did against Pinkland Thomas. Fighting in the wrong position. Not using the jab of the bell end. Round 1. A good round 1 for Mike Tyson. Notice the replay where Tyson is getting through with the right hand, the left hook. He throws punches in bunches. And I learned that line from Angelo Dundee, who happens to be working with Trevor Berbick. But it's not Berbick who's throwing the bunches of punches. It may not go very long because he's got tremendous confidence now. Tyson already off his stool. His Trevor Berbick. This is round 2. The WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count as he steps right up the counts to 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and he says he's okay. Mills Lane lets them continue. Here comes Tyson again. He knows he can hurt him anytime. Left hook, right hand. Again, Trevor hanging on. But this is a defensive mode now. Trevor not trying to do anything offensively. Tyson has him under control. Left hook right. Watch for the uppercut. There it is. Didn't land, but he has the idea. Wow, with the right hand is Mike. Mike throwing caution to the wind. He's in total command in this fight right now. We're only in round 2, and the heavyweight champ already reeling is Trevor Berbick. You know, Mike Tyson gets fined $5,000 for wearing black trunks. He is the challenger here tonight, believe it or not. He looks like the champion right now, and it may not be too long before he wears that belt. Wild on the break, and Mills Lane warns Trevor about it. Trevor trying to do all he can, but what he's not doing is holding off Mike with the left. And you see the light left hook by Mike in the right hand. Mike knows he can hurt him. He had him down once in this round, wants to drop him again in a hurry. Usually what Tyson does is take that little dip, come with the uppercut, and really bang to the body. Underneath the heart or crush the right side of the rib cage. Instead he goes to the body downstairs, catches him with the right hand upstairs. 2 good rights in there. Caught a bit of a camera switch there, and another right hand landed. See Mike just pouring. He's trying to line up that right hand, and he'll be right behind it with a left hook. Mike doesn't throw just one punch. When he gets a guy in real trouble, he usually knows how to finish. Look at these shots. All landing to the head of Trevor Berbick. It's just a matter of time before Mike gets the clean shot. Berbick hanging on like Mitch Green did. Bone Crusher Smith. Straight jab by Mike Tyson. 20 years old Mike Tyson on his way to becoming one of the youngest heavyweight champions of all time. Bangs the body. Wow, that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the rope, I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out. It'll be scored as a knockout. Mills Lane counted him out to 10. It's all over. We've got a brand new heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Well, Trevor Berbick was brave in the early going of round 1. And from about the midway point in round 1, he couldn't do anything. Let's watch the finishing blow. Crushing right hand. Wow with a left hook, then a right hand right in the temple bone, and he's in trouble here. He reels backwards. That's the very first knockdown of the fight, and he's able to get back up. And you saw the punches that landed. He misses that uppercut, but notice it's all Tyson Berbick doing nothing offensively. Mills Lane sends him to the corner, and look at the courage. Again, his mind and heart want to get up, but his body won't allow him to. His legs are rubberized. Look at it. Mills Lane continues the count. And it'll be scored as a knockout for Mike Tyson. And that's it. He's not ready. And Mills Lane says, no, you're not back your feet. It's all over. And we've got a brand new WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And he's a youngster named Mike Tyson, who can reign for a long